Boom! And there it is at the open. All-time high for the S&P 500.
It's your boy Jimmy. Jimmy.
Now, what's worth doing is worth doing for money.
Straight from y'all street to Wall Street.
Anybody tells you money's the root of all evil, doesn't make up half.
Dudes wake up, hope their girl turned on so they can get a little bit. Only woman in the morning, I wanna turn on this. Becky quick. While the average man looking at it's sad like she fine as it. I'm over here looking at tails and whips like bicycle. I left the mayhem for the market. Now I don't want a dope spot, I want a stock pick. I know that booty got dry, triggered my stop losses, but I ain't got time for your wop. My V-wops crossing. Rich with hot V's and pushing hot keys. Strategy and plans to make grand. Still in my wife beater. Batman pajamas, house slides, and about 5 hot picks for the day. Cause I like the way the Dow bounce. 4 hot dips on call, so I got options. 2 with a lot of volume, 1 with a double bottle. Now I know dumb money don't understand. Am I talking about my trade or just thinking with my MACD? You see, we different in the way we move. You move with kittens and your dog, I move with bears and bulls. I got a green thought, grow with the marijuana. Waking up with the fun, open up some commas. Jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and egg, make profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packs and stop. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Profit. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETL, make profits. I jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and egg, make profits. Light up, watching them candles, profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. See, me and Jim Cramer been talking mad money. Said today I'm taking a risk. They got the feds coming, but I got support here with me. I call a short squeeze. You get the drop, she pull the trigger, and abort these. If she stay on my watch list, I might have to wife her. But I know better. I'm a true trading group lifer. Call up the Wolf of Weed Street. It's time to flip some profits. Go ahead, be hawking. Get your spot here. I'll double top that in the head and shoulders. Hit him up with this resistance. Watch him roll over. Cause I see John Wicks in contract. If I say I make $1 million a day, well, that's a large cap. You moving average, that's why you get crossed. Get split, get delisted, and knocked off. and I'm setting the whole block off. I'm buying GameStop and selling them roadblocks off. Jump out of bed, make profits. Eat my bacon and egg, make profits. Light up, watching them games, make profits. While I'm still in my sand, making profits. They used to watch me move them packets. Now I watch moves in the NASDAQ. Used to run from the ATF and them cops. Now I run down ETF. Hey, my family. Hey, go, what we doing, my man? Make profits. Hey, Suge, Mike, what we doing, dog? Make profits. Yo, Wolf, Professor, what we doing? Make profits. That TTG money gang, making profits. We some snipers.
Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? What's going on, folks? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. It's a short day today. It's a half a day. The markets are closed already. It's only 1 o'clock. Here we are wrapping up this day. We got the markets are closed tomorrow in honor of the 4th of July Independence Day holiday. So hope you guys all enjoy your days tomorrow. But we got to talk about what happened in the markets today. You got some breaking news regarding Bitcoin ETFs that sent Coinbase and MicroStrategy stocks soaring about 10% today. Massive breakout days. Tesla with a huge gap up. That stock's up over triple digits so far this year after they beat on their delivery number expectations that they released yesterday. And members were able to capitalize on one of our top trade ideas from last night. If you guys caught the live stream last night, you saw I gave you guys some trade ideas coming into this week, depending on what the markets did. One of those ideas already coming to fruition perfectly. A lot of members able to capitalize on that trade as they rolled into the short day before they, maybe put some extra money in their pockets to pay for those fireworks, to pay for that barbecue, right? Before we all break and enjoy our day off tomorrow in honor of Independence Day. But first, we got to talk about what happened in the markets and everything that we just discussed, right? So let's go through all of this and we'll do some updates on some of those top trade ideas, like what to expect maybe going into the rest of the week, because Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, huge days for this market, huge days, ton of economic data that's going to be coming out. It's all about the jobs market, jobs. That's what Wednesday, Thursday, Friday is going to be about. And you also have to throw in there a Fed minutes as well. So tons to talk about. So welcome. My name is Michael Edward Parinati. I go by Michael Edward. I've been trading and investing for over 17 years. I began my career working at T3 Alpha Fund, my very first job right out of college. I had to go through a 3-month educational training program while working at the fund. That's where I learned how to trade. They wouldn't let me touch $1 of their money until I went through that training program. And then 2008 happened, and that was the Great Recession. That was the stock market crash, but that was also the same year that I received one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. Now you can fast forward. I'm the co-founder and head trader of True Trading Group, along with my team of 10 professional trading moderators and over 30-person staff. We've helped thousands of members from all over the world to reach their goals. We actually have members in 115 different countries. Truly a global community here at TTG. And that's because we're the fastest growing and highest rated platform, because we combine university and professional level trading and investing courses with premium stock market tools. We do live workshops and individual mentorship programs for stocks, options, crypto, futures, for all styles of trading as well. We cover day trading, swing trading. We also do long-term investing. There's something for everybody inside TTG. But we take that university level curriculum, which is basically a simplified version of the 3-month educational training that I received working at the fund in New York, and we pair that with today's top financial tools. These are tools that you guys need. Successful traders use them. It gives you more information, helps you make better decisions, increases your chances of success. But they're expensive. These things can cost you anywhere from $5,000 to $6,000 a year if you were to go and pay for these tools on your own. Don't do that. When you guys join True Trading Group, you get access to all of these tools included in your annual membership on our platform for no upsell. It's all included. Our goal at TTG is to level the playing field for retail investors and for retail traders, give them access to real education that professionals receive, give them access to real tools and resources that professionals have, so we can really give you guys the best chance of becoming successful and not have you continuously stepping into the ring with Mike Tyson blindfolded and one arm tied behind your back, thinking that you're going to have any level of success, right? So that is our goal here at TTG. Now, on top of all the courses and all the tools that you're going to get access to, like Benzinga, Trade Ideas, TradingView, Quote Media, all of these things are included with the platform when you guys join TTG. Many of these things you might pay for already. Options flow, congressional trading data, insider trading from management, dark pool data, unusual options activity, short data, analyst ratings, all that's included. You also get access to our members, though. Our members are hands down the most educated, supportive, and successful community of traders you're ever going to find. And then, of course, the trade alerts from the moderators and I that have been able to maintain a cumulative win rate amongst all of us as a group, amongst all of our executions of just around 80% now going on the last 3 years. So you're in the right place if you're ready to learn, trade, and profit for real. I do these 6 days a week, Sunday through Friday. I go live. I tell you guys exactly, what I think the markets are going to do, where I think I'm going to be making money tomorrow and this week and next week. I don't just tell you about what happened today, although we always do recap what happens on the day, but I also give you my thoughts and my analysis on what is to come. I'm not a Monday morning quarterback. I put my neck out there. I tell you what I think. Sometimes I'm right. Sometimes I'm wrong. I'm right a hell of a lot more than I am wrong. But we give you guys golden nuggets. It could be free lessons, trade ideas right here on these live streams, totally for free. Other moderators and special guests come on here and help me with all that content and help you guys, give you the best information that we can to give you guys the best chance of becoming profitable and having success in the market. So if you are new, make sure you subscribe, smash that like button, turn on your notifications, make sure you guys never miss out on any of these live streams. It's funny, we come into the day today, right? And it's a holiday, it's a short week. I didn't make any trades today. It's a short week. Markets close early. It's 1:15. Here we are on this live stream. Members of TTG, don't go anywhere after this live stream. Actually, members of True Trading Group, we have a massive announcement for you guys here today. Adam and I are so excited to introduce you guys something brand new to the TTG community. We're going to introduce it to you guys. We're going to make that announcement back inside the main chat room as soon as this live stream is over. So all of my members, if you're a member of True Trading Group and you're on this live stream, as soon as we are done, go back into the main chat room. We have a massive announcement that we want to share with you guys. For the rest of you that are on here that are not members of True Trading Group, you really got to start thinking about, as we get into Independence Day, right? And we get into Independence Day, it's all about independence, it's all about freedom. And that's what everybody tries to think about, those words, what they mean for Independence Day and what they mean for July 4th. But what does it also mean to you, right? What does it also mean to you? What's the reason why a lot of people get themselves involved in the stock market in the first place? Why don't you guys go ahead, type in chat right now. Just type in chat. I'm being dead. This isn't a rhetorical. I'm being serious. Type your answer in chat. Why are you trying to get involved in the markets? Or why are you involved in the markets? Why do you want to become a successful trader? What is the reason? Okay. What is the reason for you guys to be getting involved in the markets? Go ahead right now. Type in chat right now what your reason is. Why do you want to become a successful trader? Right? Just go ahead. Type your answers in chat. I'm being serious. This isn't a rhetorical. Actually, type your answers in chat. 7 with a J says freedom. Mel Gibson style, baby. Braveheart. Brandon, financial freedom. Extra money, generational wealth, financially independent, pay it forward, be my own boss, right? Financial freedom, financial independence, generational education. I like that, Chris. No more rat race to become self-sufficient, freedom, right? Look at all these comments. All these people, they're all telling you guys, okay? Everyone's saying, you don't see people saying, oh, because I want to buy a Rolex, right? You don't see people talking about, oh, because I want to buy a yacht. I want to fly on private jets. That's not what these people are saying. There is no get rich quick. There's only get wealthy smart. There is no get rich quick scheme. I wish that there was. I worked at a hedge fund. I'll be the first person. I was on Wall Street. I'll be the first person to tell you. I was trained by professionals. I wasn't trained by YouTube videos. I wasn't trained by Discord chats. I wasn't trained by Twitter. I was trained by professionals. If there was a simple one indicator that can tell you the day before a stock is going to make a move without fail, if there was some special super top secret pattern or algorithm that would just do all the work for you and give you a 90% success rate, if there was a special pattern that would help you make $10,000 a day, if you can make $1,000 in 10 minutes, if any one of these scenarios, or if any one of these things were actual reality, I would have been taught it when I worked at the fund. I was not taught any one of those things. That's because they don't exist. Now, you have a lot of other companies out there and a lot of other services that try to be similar to True Trading Group, but none of them can actually match the value that we provide, the education, the tools, the resources, and the trading opportunities and success and win rate that you will receive as a member of True Trading Group. None of them can provide any of those things. But what they do try to provide you with is the get rich quick scheme. It's an insult to your intelligence, to be honest with you, because most people that are on here right now, most of you have been through the ringer enough to realize that there is no such thing as, I'm going to learn how to predict the future. I'm going to learn how to make $1,000 in 10 minutes. I'm going to join this community and I'm going to quit my job and tell my boss to go F themselves within a matter of, 30 days. Most of you are smart enough to realize that that is not a realistic ending scenario, that that's not a realistic goal. But these people insult your intelligence. They try to convince you that for, $1,000 for the year, join their chat room, and then it's another $1,500 for their courses, and it's another $500 if you want to use their scanner, then it's $5,000 if you want to have a one-on-one with one of the head traders. And before you know it, you spent $7,500 and you've learned absolutely nothing. You've had zero success whatsoever. Matter of fact, you've actually lost money trading, even though you just laid out $7,500 of your hard-earned money, which is more money than most people can really actually afford to invest into their future. But that's what you have to think about trading. It's an investment into your future. It is not a get-rich-quick scheme. Now, I wish I can come on here and tell you that I have some special secret in 10 minutes. You guys can just all become rich. But I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm going to tell you what I think you need to hear, because this isn't a game. This isn't a joke. This is your life. This is your money. And everyone's commenting financial freedom, financial independence. If you want all of those things, you're going to have to put in a little bit of effort to achieve them. You want to better your life. You want to better your life for your family. It's going to require you to actually make a decision to invest in yourself and your education, to learn a skill. That's what you are doing. You are learning a skill when you become a trader. And I will teach you that skill through 17 years of my experience working professionally on Wall Street. It's not just me. There's 10 other professional trading mods that will walk you through this process as well. I'll teach you how to identify high probability setups, then have the confidence to actually act on those high probability setups. That's what trading is. It's not about predicting the future. It's about saying, based on this chart setup with this piece of news, there's a 70 to 75% likelihood that this stock is going to move higher. And I want to teach you how to identify those setups. And then I want to teach you to have the patience to wait for those setups. And then I want to teach you to have the confidence to actually act on those setups. That is how you guys become successful traders. That is how you supplement your income, or maybe go on to even replace your income, as many people strive to do. Many people say, hey, my goal is to become a full-time trader. I want to quit my job. I understand that is the goal for many people. Yes, that is an attainable goal, but is it easy? Is it going to happen in 30 days? Is it going to happen overnight? Is it going to happen with you only dedicating 30 minutes a week to this new skill? No, 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 no. I'm not going to tell you again what I think you want to hear. I'm going to tell you what you need to hear. The reality is that a lot of members of True Trading Group have been able to make that jump to go full time. And as a matter of fact, the majority of them are making money and they're becoming better traders. You don't believe me? Just watch. Members, type the number 1 in chat right now, real quick. If you're a member of TTG and you guys are making money and you're becoming better traders because of True Trading Group, go ahead and type the number 1 in chat right now. Members, just go ahead. Members, type the number 1 in chat right now. If you're making money, you guys are becoming better traders because of TTG. Anybody that's on this live that's not a member, my advice is to pay attention to how many people type the number 1, because there's going to be more than you can even count. But these are your peers. These are people that are just like you. These are people that found True Trading Group the same way that you did. One of these live streams, they learned more in an hour, hour and a half with me in a live stream than they learned the entire last year on their own. That's how they knew that the education is professional. That's how they knew the education is legit. It's because they are learning more in an hour and a half than they did in an entire last year. People thought they knew what they were doing when they were trading because they opened up a Robinhood account and started messing around with options during COVID. And then you realize very quickly how much more you really do need to know if you want to take this serious and if you want to actually learn this skill. And you better take it serious, because the stock market is the greatest wealth building opportunity of your entire life. It's the greatest equalizer. The stock market doesn't care where you came from, what financial status you are. It doesn't care about your political affiliation, your gender, your race, your religion. It doesn't care about any of those things. You have a real opportunity in this market if you understand how to play this game. That is what you need to understand. But most people think that the stock market is a casino. They think it's about predicting the future, and they go about and they approach it the complete wrong way. All these people that you saw type the number 1 in chat, that is why these people are able to be successful. That's why. We have a 78% retention rate. 78% of our members. We have over 10,000 members from 115 different countries. 78% of them have renewed their annual membership or have upgraded to become a lifetime member of True Trading Group. 78%. We have only had to give a refund to roughly 2.39% of our user base. 2.39%. We're 5-star rated on Trustpilot with well over 2,200 reviews. All of these numbers don't lie. Numbers don't lie. And all these people you see commenting in chat right now, these are not bots. These are real people, folks. These are your peers. They had all the same excuses that you had. Full-time job, no experience, small account, lost money in the markets before, were scammed by some other group. Everything that you have in front of yourself right now that you consider a hurdle, that you consider an obstacle, that is standing in the way between you and your goals, TTG members that are all telling you now that they're making money, they're becoming better traders, they all have the exact same hurdles and the exact same obstacles. But with a real professional level of education, access to professional tools, and to being part of a community that genuinely cares about whether or not you succeed or fail, that is the recipe for you to overcome those hurdles and reach your goals. That is why so many members of True Trading Group are typing the number 1. It's not because I taught them how to predict the future. It's not because I taught them some special top secret indicator that hedge funds use, but retail traders don't know about. Everybody wants to know what the secret is to the stock market. You want to know what the secret is? The secret is that when I got hired at a fund in New York City, they did not let me touch $1 of their money until I was trained and educated. That's the secret. So therefore, the real secret, it's just an education, a real education. That's the secret. It's not an indicator. It's not a chart pattern. It's not a candlestick. It's not an AI bot. It's an education. That's the secret. And that shouldn't surprise most people, because that's the secret really for success in any industry or profession. Any industry or any profession that you want to ever succeed in and you want to become successful in, if you want to climb the ladder in, you have to be educated on the material. There's not a profession in the world that somebody can just walk into one day with no training or no education and no experience and even think for 1 second that they're going to have as much success as someone else that's been doing it for 10 years. You can't just walk into a courtroom without any training whatsoever and think that you're going to go against and you're going to try a case against a lawyer with 10 years of experience and think you have even the slightest chance of beating that attorney. You're not just going to show up randomly to a construction site one day and think that you're going to be able to operate a bulldozer as successfully as someone that's been doing it for 10 years. Chances are you're probably going to kill somebody, or if not, maybe kill yourself, because you have no idea how to operate the heavy machinery and it's dangerous. You need to be trained by other professionals. You need to be trained by people that have achieved the goals that you have set forth for yourself. That is True Trading Group. I'm going to tell you what you need to hear, not what I think that you want to hear. We've been running our 4th of July sale. How many people on the live stream right now are not members of True Trading Group? Do me a favor, just type the letters TTG. Just type the letters TTG. If you're not a member of our community, I would love to see how many people that we have on here that are not part of our community. Just type the letters TTG. It might sound, tedious, but just do me a favor. I want to see who I'm talking to here. Just type the letters TTG if you guys are not members of the community. Just go ahead and type the letters TTG if you guys are not part of the TTG fam. Just go ahead and type the letters TTG real quick in chat, folks. Sam Maiso, what's up? How are you? Let's go ahead and type the letters TTG, folks. Chris Ricciardi, what's up, man? Nice. Here we go. We got Deborah Brown. How are you? Hope you guys all enjoy your holiday. All right. Hope you guys all enjoy your holiday coming up here tomorrow. So listen, for those of you that are not members, let me just share with you real quick how you guys can join the TTG fam. All right. Because we are still running. I'm good, Chris. I'm good, bro. How are you? Because we are running our 4th of July sale. Okay. And I want to make sure that you guys fully understand how to take advantage of this 4th of July sale, because you pay one cheap price for the entire year. No upsells for courses and no upsells for tools. The courses are a simplified version of the 3-month training that I received working at the fund in New York. The tools are $5,000 to $6,000 worth, all right, of some of the top industry tools that successful traders use. You guys are going to get access to them at no additional cost. And right now we're running a sale with a 63% discount. The price of True Trading Group's membership is normally $2,212, but with the coupon code TTG121, you get a 63% discount. It drops the price all the way to $820. All right, we're going to decide we're going to keep this here, the 820 price point. We're just going to keep it here until Tuesday at midnight, or 50 spots, whichever happens first. So we're just going to leave it at the 820 price for July 4th. So between today and tomorrow, we're going to leave the 820 price point, 50 spots or Tuesday at midnight. That is the July 4th sale. After Tuesday at midnight, this price is going to start to go up. We're going to walk the price back up to around $1,800 to $2,000 for the year, because we know what our membership is worth. Members of True Trading Group are telling us that we should be raising the cost of our membership. Members of True Trading Group, why don't you guys just comment in chat right now? Members of TTG, what do you think a membership is worth? What do you think, honestly, honestly, what do you think a membership to True Trading Group is worth? I would love to know what members think, because the $820 price point is such an amazing deal. You're getting $5,000 to $6,000 worth of tools. Joe, why don't you actually post up a link in chat for the syllabus? This way people can click on the link. You'll see a list of all of the courses that you guys are going to get access to. There's beginner courses, advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, futures. It's all included. It's a simplified and expanded upon version of the 3-month educational program that I went through when I worked at the fund in New York. Go to ttgoffer.com. Use the coupon code TTG121. You have to manually enter the code TTG121. Then you'll click apply code. The price will drop to $820. It's going to say $2,200 when you go to ttgoffer.com. Don't freak out. You're on the live. Use the coupon code TTG121. Click apply code. Price drops all the way down to $820. All right, this is going to be our July 4th sale. There's 50 spots, or Tuesday at midnight, whichever happens first. How do you know you're one of the 50 spots if you're watching the stream after it's aired? Simple. When you go to ttgoffer.com, if the coupon code works and it drops the price to $820, then you're one of the remaining 50 spots that we have available. Okay. Now, on top of all of the courses, I'll share with you, this is some of the other stuff you get access to. These are the tools, right? Benzinga Pro's real-time news feed, live news, breaking news right inside of our chat. Congressional trading data, so you can track trades being made by members of Congress. Insider trades, you can track trades being made by management. These things, if you went to Benzinga on your own, you're spending way over $1,000 a year just for those things. All of those things are included when you join True Trading Group for $820 during the July 4th sale. It's an absolute no-brainer. If there's anyone on this live stream that already pays for those things from Benzinga, you can join True Trading Group, get access to all those things and cheaper on top of everything else that I'm going to explain to you here now. Quote Media's full book level 2. See all the order flow from all the market makers. TradingView's premium charting software. That's $600 a year if you go to TradingView. It's included when you join TTG for $820. Simulator from ETNA lets you trade stocks, options, crypto, and futures with fake money, but real-time data, so you can practice implementing what you're learning before you risk your money. The Trade Ideas scanner streams on our platform for you guys to use. It's one of the industry standard scanner. You guys can use it on our platform. You get dark pool data, unusual options activity, options flow, short data. This is extremely expensive data that some of you may pay for already. It is included when you join True Trading Group for $820. You'll also get a trading journal to track all of your trading. You'll get a social sentiment scanner. It tells you what stocks are being talked about most on social media channels. Analyst ratings, downloadable PDF reports on any stock with detailed how many analysts have a buy rating, how many have a hold, how many have a sell. All this stuff is included, folks. Watch list. Every day, the moderators and I publish watch list, detailed watch list. What stocks we're focusing on with entry and exit points. So you know exactly where to focus your attention before the day even begins. Can't be in chat. Can't be in front of your computer during the day. Don't worry about it. As long as you have a cell phone, you're good. We have a mobile app for iPhone and Android. You can see the screen share, listen to the audio commentary, get real-time push notifications when moderators enter and exit trades. Okay. Can I renew my membership at this price, or is this offer for new members only? Okay, so guys, here's what listen, it's important that I actually mention this to you. If you join here today for $820, you are locking yourself in at that $820 price point. Okay, so if you join today and you pay $820, next year when it comes time to renew your membership, you will be renewing at $820. Our membership could be $2,500 next year. It doesn't matter. You'll renew at the $820. That's important because 78% of our members renew their membership or have just become lifetime members. So that $820 that you save this year, you're also going to save next year, and you're just going to save for life. Now, the person, Awa Binu, was saying, hey, you're already a member. You want to renew at this price? We can do it, but we'll do it right now. If you're an annual member of True Trading Group already, and you want to renew your membership right now at this price, we will do it right now for you. 786-586-5555. 505-4049. Do us a favor here, Awa, and anybody else. If you're an annual member and you're on this live stream and you want to renew your membership for the 820, no problem. Go ahead, send us a text message right now to 786-505-4049 and just say, hey, I want to take advantage. I want the July 4th sale price. We got you covered. We'll renew your membership right now for the $820. Okay? Again, text us at 786-505-4049. Now listen up. This 4th of July sale is the last time that we're going to be allowing trial members, previous trial members, and previous annual members to take advantage of the discount price. If you used to be a member, you used to be a trial, and you guys want the 820 price point, you also have to send us a text message so we can whitelist your email address. 786-505-4049. Text that number. We'll whitelist your email address, and we'll give you guys the 820 price point. If you have any questions at all about this membership, about this platform, about myself, about our mods, about our trading, about anything, you text that number as well. We're fully transparent. We're an open book. And now, lastly, my challenge to you. I believe very strongly in the platform that we have created. I stand behind it. I see the results that members have, and I put my money where my mouth is. Anyone that joins your trading group right now for the 820, you have the entire year to do the following. Go through our courses, pass our quizzes, attend one study group. We do them every Thursday. Really utilize the platform that you're subscribing to. Don't just go on our platform 4 times throughout the whole year. Go on our platform 50 times. Utilize the platform you're subscribing to. If you guys can't make back $820 at least one time during your membership, I'll give you back double your money. That's how much I stand behind the platform that we've created. That's $1,640. We will give you that back. Now, I can do this because we've only had to give a refund to 2.39% of users since 2016. We're 5-star rated on Trustpilot with over 2,200 reviews. We have members in 115 different countries. 70% of our members renew their membership or upgrade to lifetime. That's why the numbers don't lie. That's why I can go back with a blink and an eye. You just have to say, now's the time. You want financial freedom, it's going to require you to learn this skill. And if you're ready to learn yourself, the moderators, the members are ready and with that entire process to help you reach your goals, because we're all like-minded people. We all have the same goals. We're all at different moments and different points in our journey and in our process, but we all have and share the same goals. And we work towards those goals day in and day out together. Send a text message to 786-505-4049 if you have questions or if you have a hard time signing up. Otherwise, go directly to ttgoffer.com and then manually enter the coupon code TTG121. Click apply code. The price drops $820. Grab a spot. There's 50 left, or Tuesday at midnight, whatever happens first. All right. So there we have that. All right, guys, let's break things on over. Let's go over to the charts. Let's talk about what happened in the markets today. The SPY didn't really move much. The SPY, we gapped down slightly and then we pushed higher slightly. It was a very, very slow day in the overall markets, but that's expected. It's a half day. Markets are closed tomorrow. Most people just took the day off in general. The volume was very, very, very light, which is kind of expected as tomorrow the markets are closed. So not really much happening in the overall markets, but that we expected. But there was things happening in crypto land. Coinbase is up 12% today. MicroStrategy is up 10% today. Why? Last week, the SEC said that the applications for the Bitcoin ETFs were inadequate. That sent Coinbase and MicroStrategy selling off to the downside. But then today, the CBOE announced that they were resubmitting their Bitcoin ETF application, and that sent stocks flying. Okay, that sent these crypto stocks flying. Massive breakouts on both of these names. Now, if you've been following the YouTube channel here for True Trading Group for the last couple of days, you'll know that MicroStrategy has been one of our top trade ideas on this breakout of this massive resistance level, and you just got it. You got it today. Look at this clean breakout candle today. I love this breakout. on MicroStrategy. It looks like MicroStrategy wants some more upside. I think we got room up to around 400. I would look for there to be more upside here on MicroStrategy, on Coinbase. If you're going to trade MicroStrategy, pay very close attention to the price of Bitcoin, because Michael Saylor continues to buy Bitcoin on the balance sheet of MicroStrategy, so much so to the point where they're basically becoming a Bitcoin ETF at this point. That's how much Bitcoin this company owns. So if Bitcoin goes up, MicroStrategy is going to go up. Bitcoin goes down, MicroStrategy is going to go down. Now, today you had this catalyst here because of the application for the Bitcoin ETF, which bodes well for Coinbase, which bodes well for MicroStrategy. All the other crypto-related names, they all shot to the upside. Clean breakout here today for MicroStrategy. Great volume on that breakout as well. Looks to me like we got some more upside on MicroStrategy and Coinbase as well. Coinbase, ever since the SEC announcement, and you had that huge gap down on Coinbase, and Aunt Kathy Wood, stepped in, loaded up. She bought like an additional $25 million worth of Coinbase down there around $50. She's already up over 50%. The stock is up at $80. And this was also a very clean breakout through this level here around $73 to $74. You can see this clean resistance level there that you had back in April. Then that multi-day resistance that you had there for the last 3 trading days of last week. You broke through that today on the back of this CBOE news. And then you filled this gap. This gap fill was all the way down at 77. You filled the gap at 77 and continue to push to 80. Your next resistance level, which I do think you will see, is 85. So watch to buy pullbacks on Coinbase. I think Coinbase pullbacks towards 75. I think it is a buy. I think that's a buyable zone on Coinbase. Look for more upside on Coinbase. 85 is going to be the target. Now you can see here resistance there in March, right? You see that resistance there in March, strong double top. And then another strong double top there in February. And then let's go back even further. Let's go all the way to September of last year. Look at that resistance there, September of last year. We're still not done. Look at the support in August. Look at all that support that you had there in the month of August on Coinbase. And then let's go back even further because we're still not done. That's how major this $85 level is. There's resistance there at the end of May of 2022. Sounds like a lot, right? Now, maybe some of the things I just said to you flew right over your head like a firework. Don't worry about it. As a member True Trading Group, this is how quickly you will learn how to conduct technical analysis. This is how quickly you're going to be able to identify support, identify resistance, and therefore identify buy zones and take profit zones. That helps you formulate your game plan. This is going to help you identify those high probability patterns and setups. I like more upside on Coinbase. I like more upside on MicroStrategy. This has been one of our top trade ideas we've been talking about here for the last week or so. And then today was the news catalyst that you needed to break you through that. And when you have a news catalyst that lines up with a technical catalyst, so you have technical analysis, a bullish looking chart setup, technical, and then a news catalyst that's also bullish, friends, that is a grade A setup. That's as good as it gets. That's going to be the highest probability of momentum direction in a particular stock. And when you see those two things coincide, you look to capitalize on them. And that's exactly what happened with Coinbase and MicroStrategy today. Okay. And let's do a quick check in here on Tesla. Now, Tesla, everybody asked me last night in the live stream, like, what do I think about Tesla? And I said, honestly, with this news, you probably get a gap up in Tesla. And I think maybe the stock starts to run out of steam and maybe starts to pull back. That's basically what happened today on Tesla. You got the big gap up, and then it just kind of like faded like the rest of the day. So this big gap up, and then it kind of just faded. I think, I think the best trade on Tesla today would have been a quick little scalp. If you're like a 30-minute trader, you like just a quick little move and then you'll be done. Was the long off the open, you had a little flag pattern there. You extended up into the mid 280s, and the stock ran out of steam and then started to pull itself back in. So the next catalyst for Tesla is going to be earnings July 19th, and that's going to be very, very important. This earnings is going to be huge because Tesla has continuously cut the price of their vehicles. They are reducing the price of their vehicle as the economy has gone into this little bit of a slowdown. So that has kept demand for their vehicles high. That's why they just beat on their deliveries. They crushed deliveries, right? I think the delivery expectations were like 440K. They did like 460 something K delivery. So they beat on deliveries big time, right? That's keeping demand high because of tax credits and the lower price for the vehicle. But what is that cost reduction? What does that do to their profit margin? That's the big question. Are they able to sustain their profit margins? Have they been able to cut costs to match the price cut? So the sales revenue that they see in the decline in the price of their vehicles, are they been able to lower their expenses at the same pace or maybe more? What does their profit margin look like? We didn't get that information yesterday when they announced their delivery numbers. We will get that information July 19th. So that's going to be the big question. That's what we got to think about. A lot of analysts think that Tesla is fairly valued right now at current price, factoring in all of its growth and everything else. And some analysts are worried about profit margins because of the price cut. So July 19th is going to be the next big day or the next big catalyst. There's not a lot of resistance up here on Tesla. Structure-wise for Tesla, you've got this resistance that you're above. You had resistance, I'd say, around 270. You're through that. And you have a little bit of structure here around like 288, 289. I'd say like 288 to 290. You got some structure there that can maybe act as a little bit of a ceiling. But I was just worried that you might get a big gap up and then a fade to news type of situation here on Tesla. You got something similar to that. It held the gap up 7% on the day, but obviously well off the high of the day of 284, 285. Okay, and that's going to be Tesla. Then we have AMD. Right? AMD, congratulations, all my members of True Trading Group capitalizing on the trade idea that we went through. We talked about this last night on the live stream. We actually have a quick little video clip for you guys from last night's live stream. This is why you guys have to subscribe to the channel. You got to turn on your notifications. Make sure you never miss out on these live streams so every Sunday evening, I go through and I give you guys some of my top trade ideas for the week, where I see opportunity, where I think we're going to be able to make some money. And AMD was a trade and was a setup that we had eyes on here for today. And a lot of members we were able to capitalize on. I saw a couple of members commenting. They made 30%, 35%, 25%. Nice little trade there to kind of go into the holiday and to stuff some extra profit in your pocket to pay for those barbecues and for those fireworks, right? So I've got about a minute and 20-second long clip from last night's live stream. Just want to make sure that are we ready, guys? Do we have the video clip? Awesome. All right, so let's go ahead. This is a video clip from last night's live stream talking about this 116.50 resistance level on AMD, offering a quick trade opportunity for us here today. Let's go ahead and play the clip from last night. Is probably one of the number one targets that I have coming in to this week for a potential short target. And the reason for this is I think you're going to get a pullback back off of the 116 level. 116 used to be this beautiful level of support and this gap entry for AMD. You broke that level in the middle of June, and then you got the follow-through sell-off. You filled this gap. You found support at the 50-day moving average. Now you're starting to bounce higher. But what I look at here, look at the volume bars, right? You see these volume bars? I want you to see when AMD broke and sold off. I want you to take a look at these volume bars when we broke down and started to sell off. And then I want you to take a look at these volume bars when AMD started to bounce. The volume on the sell-off for AMD was significantly heavier than the volume on the bounce. So this multi-day bounce that you got, you can see volume bars under 60 million shares versus when the market was selling off 70 to 80, 85 million shares on those sell-off days. So I like the fact that you've got heavier volume to the downside on AMD. And I really do think that when AMD gets back up to this 116 zone, I'm looking for there to be a little bit of a pullback off of that 116 zone. So there you guys have it. So that's the video clip from last night where I was going over, hey guys, here's my trade ideas. This is what I think is going to happen this week. This is where we're going to make some money this week. Now let's take a look at AMD and what actually happened today. So we said 116, 116.50, that zone, looking for it to be resistance, right? Let's go to the daily chart though first. Why did we identify this level? Well, you heard me talk about it on that video clip from last night. Look at this support level. See how beautiful of a support level you had here on AMD? You had that huge gap up. That was because of NVIDIA's earnings. And then look at the support. Beautiful support there around 116.5. You broke that level 2 weeks ago, and you got heavy volume to the downside. You heard me talk about the heavy volume on that video clip, right? Heavy volume to the downside. So now we look for what used to be support, look for it to become resistance. Like technical analysis 101. When a support level is broken with heavy volume, you look for it to then become resistance. Same applies for resistance. When a resistance level breaks on heavy volume, you look for it to become support. And with AMD, we said watch for that move back up to 116.50 to take the trade for a short. Well, let's go to the intraday and see what actually happened today. 3-minute chart. Here we are. Stock opens up. This is today's open. And we push right up to where? There it is. Bang. Right into the 116.50 level that we discussed last night on the live. And then members engage the short right there at 116.50. And then there's the pullback rollover, right? Look at that beautiful pullback rollover. See in it to win it, capitalized on a 31% gain on put options on AMD off of that beautiful little trade. And that's a nice little trade there. You could have risked about 50 cents, take the trade 116.50, stop it at 117, because then that means you would have broken through the resistance level. But then look at all of this downside that you look at that beautiful move to the downside, $2 of downside for 50 cents of risk. I'll take that any day of the week. Give me a 4-to-1 there on the 50-cent risk, all the way down to a $2 take profit. And that's all we were looking for. We're not looking for a total huge sell-off on AMD, just understanding and recognizing this used to be a key level of support. Now we think it's going to be resistance. So the first attempt at that level, I think you can trade off of it, be short off 116.50, and you got a beautiful move to the downside. So congratulations there, members of True Trading Group, that were able to capitalize on the AMD trade. So one of our trade ideas for the week already paying off beautifully, putting some profit in members' pockets going into the holiday. Love to see it. All right, folks. So guys, there you go. That kind of wraps things up there for the live and kind of the update there with Coinbase or MicroStrategy. Those stocks are going to be fully on watch going into the rest of the week. Wednesday, you got Fed minutes. Okay, Fed minutes on Wednesday is where things are going to really be big. Fed minutes on Wednesday, okay? You're going to get the minutes from the last Fed meeting. This is important, and the reason why it's important is because we need to hear what all of the Fed members think about that 5.6% Fed funds futures rate. That's what we need to know. Because Jerome Powell and the Fed told you they're raising their Fed funds target to 5.6, which means they're going to raise rates 2 more times. But the market only thinks they're going to raise rates 1 more time. So is the market calling Jerome Powell's bluff? Is the market right to think Jerome Powell's a liar? Or is Jerome Powell telling the truth and the market's just not listening? Well, the minutes from the Fed meeting may give us some more insight into that. How many Fed members are in agreement that we should raise rates 2 more times? How many of them think that maybe there's the possibility of a rate cut? Because the market also thinks there's going to be a rate cut this year, which I think is a huge mistake. I don't think there's going to be a rate cut this year. But the market thinks that there's going to be. That's why these Fed minutes are going to be so important. And then Thursday and Friday, it's all about jobs data. You have major catalysts coming out. Right? The whole reason why the market's been pumping to the upside is because the jobs market, the labor market, has been far stronger than anybody had anticipated, including myself. You asked me 6 months ago if I thought the SPY was going to be at 444 on July 3rd. I'd say, no way. You tell me that the unemployment rate was going to be 3.7, 3.6 by July 3rd. I'd be like, no way. We're going to be over 4% by this point if you asked me this 6 months ago. But we're still seeing an extremely strong labor market. On Thursday, you get jobless claims and job openings. On Friday, you get the labor report, the unemployment rate, our average hourly wages. It's all about jobs, jobs, jobs this week. And since that's the catalyst that's been sending this market to the upside, that's what the market cares about. So that's what you should care about. Those numbers come in still strong. This market pumps towards 450. Those numbers come in for a disappointment. You're back to 435 before you can blink. And that's going to provide us with tremendous trading opportunities. I'm not here to try to predict what this data is going to be. I have no idea what the data is going to be. What I will do with members in TTG is react to this data and then identify, just like we identified last night, what are some of the trade ideas and what are some of the setups that we like if this happens and if that happens. If the data comes in strong, what are the stocks we want to be long? Coinbase, MicroStrategy, Meta, Amazon. These are the stocks that we want to be long if the data comes in strong. If the data comes in weak, what are some of the names that we want to be short? That'll be probably Alphabet. That'll be AMD. That'll be some of these other names that we've been, maybe a Roku, maybe a Roblox. These are some of the stocks that we'll go after short that have been a little bit weaker than their overall market during this recent move to the upside if the data comes in weak. So have those game plans. I'll go over those game plans with you guys later in the week. And of course, if you guys are members, you'll be in chat with myself and all the moderators, and we'll go over all this stuff with you guys live. Okay, so there you guys have it. All right, so what I'll do now real quick, members of True Trading Group, get your butts on into the main chat room. We have a huge announcement that we're going to be going through with members of TTG. For those of you that are interested in a membership, I'll show you the actual platform. You can see what the $820 is going to get you. If you are not interested, you can sign off the live stream now. Make sure you subscribe, smash the like button, turn on your notifications. Don't ever miss out on any one of these lives. But let me show you what the platform actually looks like so you guys can see what the 820 is going to get you. Again, that 820 price point is good until Tuesday at midnight or when 50 people sign up. There's going to be 50 spots for that July 4th sale. You go to ttgoffer.com, use the coupon code TTG121, click apply code. The price drops all the way down to $820. Let me show you the platform. This is our chat room. Chat room is where the mods and I share our screen. We're live on the mic. We're calling out trades. We're answering questions. We're with you from pre-market all the way through to the close. We're not gone after an hour and you're left to fend for yourself. I told you before about the mobile app. Get real-time push notifications when the moderators enter and exit trades. Participate in chat. Listen to the audio. Watch the screen share. Type in chat through your cell phone. Okay, so just because you're not in front of your computer doesn't mean you guys can't make money with us. Now, you're also going to get 2 small private study group sessions with our moderators so we can really help speed up that learning curve for you. Then you get Benzinga Pro's real-time news feed, live breaking up to the second news alerts directly inside of chat, congressional trading data to track trades by Congress, insider trading to track trades by management. All of this is included when you guys join the TeachD fam. But if you went to Benzinga directly, you're spending well over $1,000 a year for these tools. You get TradingView's premium charting software, $600 a year for that. If you go to TradingView directly, it's included with our platform. A simulator lets you trade stocks, options, crypto, and futures with fake money, but real-time data so you can practice implementing what you're learning in the courses. The Trade Ideas scanner, that's a few $100 a year easy. You're going to be able to get access to this on our platform. It streams live for you. You guys can use it to identify some of the hottest stocks and best opportunities in the markets on any given day. We also have our own proprietary scanner that lets you create your own custom scans. You get dark pool data, unusual options activity, options flow, short data, all included for the 820. A trading journal tracks your trades, breaks it down to the numbers and statistics. You can see what you're doing wrong and where you need to make improvements. A social sentiment scanner tells you what stocks are being talked about most on social media. Analyst ratings and downloadable PDF reports tell you how many analysts have a buy, sell, or hold rating. Of course, watch lists. Every day, the mods and I tell you what stocks we're focused on with entry points and exit points. And then the courses. The courses are a simplified and expanded upon version of what I learned working at the Fund in New York and going through that 3-month educational training program. Beginner courses, advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, futures. It's all included. There are no VIP pro courses that cost more money after you join. There are no upsells in True Trading Group for courses or for those tools. All these courses and tools are included. You'll also get a video library with 600 hours of workshops and webinars covering a variety of different topics. Or you can start attending those workshops live when you guys become a full-time member. Now, gang, listen, I can't guarantee that you're going to be successful just because you join True Trading Group. I wish I could. But what I can guarantee is if you put forth some effort, go through the courses, pass the quizzes, attend the study group, and still don't make $820 back, you can't make back your membership fee at least one time, I'll give you back double your money. That's how much I stand behind this platform. I'll give you back $1,640. If you have any questions, don't hesitate. We're an open book. We're fully transparent. Text us. 786-505-4049. Any annual member on this live stream, if you would like to renew your annual membership for this price, not the price you paid when you joined, text us 786-505-4049. We'll do this today only. If you're an annual member and you want that 820 price, but you want to renew at that price, we'll do it. Text us. Also, this 4th of July sale is the last time we're going to allow previous trial members or previous annual members to come back for this price because we have to whitelist your email address in order for you guys to come back and get this price. So you have to text us at 786-505-4049. Otherwise, you guys can go right to ttgoffer.com, use the code TTG121, click apply code. The price will drop to $820. Sign up. You're good to go. Get your butts in chat. I'll see you guys then back there right in chat on Wednesday, ready to kick some ass and take some names and rock and roll because we got a ton of economic catalysts that are coming out Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It's going to be a pretty hectic next 3 trading days. So better make them count. It's going to be tons of opportunity. I plan on seizing and capitalizing on all of it. Okay, so that's it, folks. Thanks for joining me on the live. Members of TTG, go into the main chat room now. We have a huge announcement for you guys. Go into the main chat room now. For the rest of you, subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, turn on your notifications, enjoy the holiday. I'll see you guys all later. Have a great time, everybody. You better all come back on Wednesday with all 10 fingers. I'll see you guys there. Take care.